Hello, my name's Don Wilson and I'm just one of a number of health and safety advisors working for Kier Services Facilities Management, and I'd like to welcome you on behalf of the company. Kier is a big name, and with your help we can make it even bigger, creating an even better and more secure business where you can build your career. An important part of ensuring this success will be to take an active role in ensuring we always work safely. To do this, you will need to understand the legal responsibilities of your job and Kier's own rules for safe working. Over the coming days, your manager will take you through additional important details, but this short DVD covers some of the key health and safety points you need to know about.
Our operations are diverse, covering many fields in many different locations and environments, and each one carries its own particular hazards. The most important thing is to recognise the risks involved in any work. And when we do that, then we can avoid them, making your working life safer for you and others around you. A great deal of work has gone into identifying the main hazards and risks you face, and your manager will have assessed the risks to cover these. A normal routine lamping job takes on a whole new meaning when it comes to risk when the work is over or near water. The work equipment you use is so important for safe, effective working. It must be right for the job and must be regularly checked and maintained. Keep it clean and safely stored. When working, don't leave it in areas where it can be a hazard to others, such as in a fire route. What's equally important is that we act properly and don't create hazards ourselves. The Health and Safety at Work Act is the key piece of legislation that covers us all. Section 7 of the Act states that employees must take reasonable care of themselves and other persons who may be affected by their acts or omissions. It also says they must cooperate with their employer so far as is necessary to enable them to carry out their duties. Section 8 of the Act goes on to say that there is a duty not to interfere with anything provided for health, safety and welfare. For example, fire escapes, PPE or safety guards. Never remove or disconnect a machine guard unless it's under controlled conditions and you're doing it for the maintenance or repair. You may find yourself working as part of our mobile engineering workforce and in charge of a company-supplied vehicle. All our vehicles are fully maintained, but you need to do your part. You must keep them clean, make sure any contents are properly and securely stowed, and carry out regular checks to the safety critical parts. Don't forget also, when you're out on the road, no mobile phone use when driving. And road rage never helped anyone, so take a calm approach and just smile it off. In some circumstances, you will be required to wear personal protective equipment. For example, when you're working in a high noise area. or when you're handling potentially hazardous substances or heavy, sharp objects. Another thing to remember is that the responsibility you have to ensure that you don't just walk by when you spot a hazard.
This is by no means the end of your induction into Kier. In fact, it's just the beginning of what we call our nurturing stage. Kier take a pride in welcoming our new staff and appreciate it takes time to be really part of a successful Kier team. So we need to help, guide and support you. And you must not be afraid to ask questions and challenge us if you're not sure of any part of that training. Your manager and members of the health, safety, technical compliance teams are ready, available and will help you. As long as you follow our advice and adhere to the guidelines we've just explained, together we can look forward to a very successful future. So welcome aboard.